Speaking about earnings itself, we have Welspun Enterprises reported an operationally strong quarter, the September business quarter, and we had a 25% uptick in the revenue with margins expanding as well. Sandeep Garg, the MD of the company, now joins us. Thanks a lot, Mr. Garg, for joining in. It was a decent quarter, no problems about, jump in the revenue as well as margin expansion, etc. What we want to understand is, payments, because across the board, Jal Jeevan Mission payments have been delayed. That's the kind of conversation that we've had with a lot of the managements around. Just wanted to know, what are your receivables from Jal Jeevan Mission and the government at large, and how are those payments panning out?
Good morning, Manglam. Thanks for taking me onto the show. Straight into the business of UP JJM. Yes, there are challenges in payments currently in the JJM as an overall scheme. It's not only due to us, but it's the complete industry which is facing this. But we believe that this is just a stop time gap arrangement, that the cash flows are a bit slow. We believe that it will resolve over the next few months. At this point in time, as we see, our receivables stand somewhere around 200 to 220 crores from the JJM. Not extremely exposed, but yes, we believe that it'll resolve over the next few months.
All right, receivables due from the water projects around 200 to around 220 crores. Did we get that correct?
That is correct, from the UP JJM project.
From the UP. And overall?
So we don't have any other exposure to the JJM other than the UP.
All right. So you're saying that it should flow in, and I think that's the promise of the UP government as well. I believe the Chief Minister has been meeting various companies and assured them that these payments will get released. So we'll keep an eye out on that front.
And just to add to that, Mr. Garg, I wanted to know, JJM is 200 to 220 crores, but any other government receivables that you have which are overdue?
No. There is practically very little overdue payments from any government, but because we are in the HAM space, there are milestone-related payments, so the payments come in the bulk.
Okay, all right. Let's focus on the revenue guidance then. I think earlier you talked about mid-teens growth. First 2 quarters, actually, there's a degrowth. Do you think that for the year, you can achieve these numbers, or will you want to scale down the revenue growth guidance for the year?
So, in the beginning of the year, I had forecasted that our consolidated revenue should be in the range of 4,000 crores. And the split was supposed to be 40% in the H1 and 60% in the H2. So if you were to look at it, the H1 revenue was expected to be somewhere close to 1,600. We are a shade above it. So we are on track to achieve our guidance of 4,000 crores. Subject to obviously the 2 things, that is the climate and the statutory approvals for the new projects. We believe that we will be able to achieve those numbers.
Right. What about order inflow? The first half of this year, your book is at close to around 15,600 crores. If you could give us a sense of what you are expecting in the next couple of quarters, and what would you end this year with when it comes to total orders won?
So the current order book as 15,600 crores at a console level excludes an order on which we have already emerged L1, which is a 7,300 crore total project cost Pune-Shirur road project. We have declared it earlier. The order is yet not received, so we are not considering it. So if we were to consider it, we expect our order book will be in the range of 21,000 to 22,000 crores. My guidance at the year beginning was that we will be booking orders of 8,000 to 10,000 crores this financial year. We believe that it should happen in next few weeks or a month, and that we will achieve that target. Going forward, we still have time, and we believe that we may be able to exceed the target that we had given in the beginning of the year.
Okay, all right. 2 numbers I want from you, Mr. Garg. One is on the margins. They were much higher than what we normally see at around 22%. But I think in the past, you've been guiding for around 18%. So you could correct me on that number. What is the margin band we should work with? And the other one is the net working capital days. That's ballooned up because receivable days have moved up. Inventory days as well have moved up. On a steady state basis, where do you see this number stabilizing at, margins and net working capital days?
So currently, what we are seeing as our profit margins and the EBITDA margins, we believe that those could be sustainable. However, as a matter of precaution, we don't guide anything about a particular number because certain things are beyond the control of the business, and those are environmental and governmental issues. So we do not guide beyond that. However, at the current moment, we do believe that these are sustainable numbers for the going forward for the year. The second question that you have asked me about the I forgot that.
Working capital days, sir.
Working capital days. See, as I said, we do operate in HAM, and we do operate in certain areas where your payments come as milestones rather than as a cash flow. So these ballooning up keeps on happening, and then once you hit the milestone, it goes down. So it all depends upon the point in time that the quarter is ending and where are you on the project progress. So this can happen over the few days or a few quarters, but it automatically resolves. And we do believe that the receivables will stay in these ranges slightly lower than what currently is forecasted, but for the year, we will be in the same range.
Just a final question before we let you go. The Wellspun Michigan business that you have, order book of close to 2,600 crores. What's the scalability plan here, and what kind of margins does this business enjoy?
So it's a very value accretive business that we took. The EBITDA margins are in the ranges of 22-23%. We do believe the rationale of taking it was that we wanted to get into the tunneling business. We do believe that the tunneling is going to be the future business, as you must have seen that in last 75 years we did about 2,500 crores, 2,500 kilometers of tunneling, and we expect in next 10 about 3,000 kilometers. Mumbai itself is doing almost 1 lakh crores of tunneling right now, and we expect at least about 2 lakh crores worth of tunnels are in plan.
All that.
We do expect that to grow. We are positioning the company right. We are augmenting the management. We are creating bandwidth to deal with this great opportunity that we see.
All right, Mr. Garg, thank you so much for joining in and giving us a detailed outlook into your business over the next couple of quarters. We wish you good luck. On the other side of this short break, we will focus on the primary markets, Tenneco Clean Air. The issue opens today. Management joins us here in the studio to discuss their plans.